Alright, so I got a new video ahead. We're going to do an unboxing of the Benro S6 Pro. I got this head because I was getting kind of frustrated. I'm doing a little bit different videos now. I'm doing some aviation stuff, and I actually got a photography head for my tripod. So my videos have been, you know, when you're trying to pan, right, with the photography head, it's stair steps and it's really choppy. So I got this video head. I actually didn't even know separate. I thought, you know, a tripod head was a tripod head. So this one, the Benro S6 Pro, has all of the features that I was looking for. So it's got counterbalance, it's got pan drag, tilt drag, and it seemed to get pretty decent reviews, although I didn't see all that many on the S6 Pro. So here's my unboxing. Let's get into this. Get this sucker out of here. And then I'll put up a review once I get to use it. I'll put up a review, of course, of how it's performing. It's probably going to be out at the airport tomorrow doing some filming. So hopefully I'll have a really, a review pretty quick. Like I said, I'm going to use it right away. Right away, I think it's pretty heavy. I'm not going to do any of the tech specs right now. I'll probably put all the really technical specs on the review video. This one's just going to be an unboxing. So here's your plate. So that's the plate that comes with it. Now maybe take some photos of all of this. Oh, there's a battery. And oh, the battery's for the light. It's a nice feature. There's a light on the level, so you can level it at night. And then here is the plate. That's the mounting plate. And then we've got the handle. The one thing I really liked about this handle, aside from you can mount it on both sides, the other thing that's really, wow, this is a really nice handle. It's really very sturdy, but you can undo this and it telescopes. I'm going to get a close-up of this so you can see it goes to a pretty, now this is going to be important for me because I'm going to be able to get a really nice smooth pan. The other thing that I really like, which is better than I thought it was going to be, was this handle. The handle is really good. Nice, solid. It's nice anti-slip rubber. Seems like it's made pretty well. And then we get on to the actual head. Here is the business part of this. And wow, this thing is bigger than I thought. Really sturdy construction. The first thing that you can know is how sturdy it is. You can see there, here's your quick release. And I will say, okay, so on the S6, this release is plastic, this is aluminum. So the quick release on the S6 Pro is metal. And that was one of the complaints, that was the major complaint about the S6, was that it was, the quick release was a plastic piece. So that's pretty good to see. Here is your fluid drag adjustment for panning. It's pretty firm. Here's your counterbalance. You have 6 steps of counterbalance on this, so you can see you have 0 through 5. So you have 6 steps of counterbalance. And here's your tilt drag right here. These buttons are all very tight. Okay, so it tilts really. Now I'm not going to know obviously until I get this on. So until I put this on the tripod, all metal on the. Everything's metal on this, so I really like this. This is really. And then here you have your light. So your light's right in there, and then your level's there for leveling her. So it's really nice. This thing is really, really nice. I'm gonna let you guys know once I take it out. I am going to let's put the pan handle on. Wow, this thing is sturdy. What a sturdy handle! Holy cow! This thing is really made really well. So I'm gonna put it on like this just so we can do a little bit of. Wow, this thing is made really sturdy. Okay, so here's the whole thing. It's made really sturdy. Once again, you can get that out there. So you've got a nice long handle. Nothing I can see that I really don't like right now. Although, like I said, I have not. There's your battery compartment. So there's a battery there that just goes right in. I don't know if you can see that. It goes in right here. So that just goes right in there, and that's your. Oh, and we do have the lights. So here I can undo the tilt. We'll tilt this up, and then you can see right in here. There's your light. Now that's going to come in handy. I mean, I don't know that I'll need that for doing planes and stuff, but that's my unboxing. It seems really smooth. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to get this onto a tripod to really see how she's functioning. But I can already tell you, it's really smooth. Holy cow. Okay, so this is going to make a huge difference in those choppy videos for me. All right, so that's my unboxing. Thanks for watching. Be looking out for the review video. I'm going to have that pretty much right away. I am going to go tomorrow, take some pictures of airplanes. I'm going to get this all set up on my tripod and really see how I like this thing. So, and maybe I'll have a video of how it sets up on the tripod, how the counterbalance works with my rig. So you guys can all see that. Because like I said, there wasn't a whole lot on this tripod. There was a few videos out there, but just not a lot. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. That's my unboxing, and then stay tuned for the review. Okay, so today I'm going to do a little bit of an update. I just got this Benro S6 Pro video head for my aviation stuff. So I'm just going to do an overview of what this thing, how it went on, how it attached, how it worked, the parts, some of the specs, how the handle goes on so you guys can see it. This is just how the head comes. Actually, this comes on here. The plate actually comes with it like that. I just took it out. There's a 3/8 here, and then this is your 1/4 20. This is the spots for it, so I'll show you how that works in the plate. When I get to it, there's the handle, and then here's my EOS 90, and I'll show you how this all goes together. And then I'll do a little bit of a demonstration, a pan demonstration, and I'll show you some footage from yesterday. Now, the reason why I'm not there today is it was 27-mile-an-hour winds yesterday. Today it's gusting up around 40, so I'm not even going to try. And you'll see all of the shaking in that video from yesterday was purely because the wind was just. This thing really has a smooth tilt and a smooth pan drag. So, all right, stay tuned, and I'm going to put this thing on the tripod, show you how that goes, and then I'll go over some of the specs of this thing. So stay tuned. So before I go over the specs, let's just put it on the tripod first. Okay, and you'll see how that goes. So that was the 1/4 20. So it is a 3/8 flat base, so it mounts to pretty much any tripod. And it just, the way I did this, I tightened this bottom piece really good because this thing does move. It was one of my little complaints was that it did move quite a bit. So what I do is I lock everything down, get it to the biggest drag that's on there, and then turn it, and it gets nice and tight on there. So now you unlock everything, and then I go back to the fluid drag here and I back it off, back it down, and then this sucker, it really works very smoothly and it doesn't undo itself. So that's how you put it on, just on a tripod. So the nice part about this too is that the handle, right, the handle can mount to either side, and it's got a nice mounting screw. It's a, I believe that's a 3/8. It's a really nice screw. It can go on either side, or you can put dual handles on. I didn't need that, so that's how that. Now, so now your handle is attached. So you have that, and that's, you know, and you can see how smooth this thing is. It's really, really got a smooth pan drag. When you turn it up, it really is good. It doesn't undo itself either, as long as you tighten the base first and unlock this. Now, here's the tilt drag, and let's get a tight shot of that. So here's your tilt drag, just a knob, and you got a little pointer there. And I had it on pretty aggressively yesterday. So that, you know, that's how you adjust that. Here's your pan drag, is down here. It actually, I mean, there were some complaints about how that worked and but it's really easy to adjust, and it's nice and smooth. I had it on yesterday. I had it pretty high just because of the way the winds were, and it was still really shaky. Now, you'll see on this side you have, let's get it up here and back it out a little bit. So you'll see you have 5 steps of counterbalance. You have 0, which is nothing, which it just kind of flops around. Let's get a wider shot of that. 1, you can feel a little tension. 2, you can actually feel it engage. I mean, you can feel the spring in there. And then, so I think I had it on 5 yesterday. Now, my rig is not that heavy, but I'll show you, you know, when I put that on. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you is that you got a little bit of you got a light in there. So let's see if, so you can see that light goes on, and it actually makes it so you can really see that bubble. So that's a nice little feature. The other feature that was different from the S6 was the quick release. This is actually aluminum. So it's an aluminum quick release, all metal knobs on your pan drag and your tilt drag, and your plate. Now, let's take a look at the plate. Let's take a look at that. All right, so you saw that it had the 1/4 and the 3/8. So there's a little rubber guy in here that you take out and you flip, and then this goes in here, and then you flip your rubber. Now you've got your plate to screw into your camera. So mine goes right back here. Goes right like that. Now I got a small rig cage on here, which I've never really reviewed. Then you tighten that baby up. So like that. And then once you get her tight, it's just a matter. Now I kept mine towards the back, just because my camera with the lens on it balanced better that way. So here you go. So now, when we go to put this thing on, okay, let's do this. Let's just come right here, and you can see you just slide. You put the plate on with your camera. You got to hold your camera, and then you push the quick release and then the camera goes in. So it's nice. So now the camera's on, and it's still moving, but there is also a stop, a safety stop, so your camera won't come on. So here you go. So now, like I said, I kind of balanced my camera a little bit, like tried to get it on the center of gravity. And I'm on the most counterbalance. You'll see here, let's give you a little picture. So see how that is pretty good. That lens is just really, but it holds it pretty good. Now you can go, if you go to 4, there's 4 on there. So you can see it really balances. So it balances forward. So that's why I was moving my camera sort of back, because especially if the lens, there we go. So now you can see that counterbalance on 4 is pretty much perfect. If you go to 5, it really, she snaps back into place. It's got, so like I said, and I don't have my monitor on here, so it was a little bit more heavy, so that's why I was on 5. But you can see the steps of counterbalance from 0 to here, so you have nothing. Here's 1, it's still pretty loose. 2 starts, it starts getting a little bit more where it'll hold it. 3 definitely is just about perfect. And then you've got 4, which is a little much because it's going back. And then you've got 5. And that's 5 is definitely a lot for this. But like I said, my camera doesn't weigh that much. My camera, even with the monitor, is probably maybe 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms, I don't know, somewhere in there. So okay, so that's how you mount it. It's got holes right here, and let's get a shot of those. So it's got 1/4-20 holes on both sides for accessories. I have a cage on this camera though, and so as I said, my monitor goes up here, and then my mic will mount right here. So I don't need this, but it's nice that you have those. Trying to think of anything else. Okay, so let's go over the specs of this thing now. So let me stay tuned, and I'm going to grab the specs, and then I'm going to give you the particulars. It can be moved to any, and then it supports a 75mm base for a bowl shaped tripod. It supports up to 13.2 pounds, and as I said, it's got basically six steps of counterbalance for the pan and tilt. It's got continuous pan and tilt drag. Showed you those. The range is +90 and -75, and obviously the pan is 360 because you can go all the way around. It's all metal, which is really nice. It's all magnesium and other parts in aluminum. So it's really constructed well. So it's got the 13.2 pound payload, 65mm flat base with a 3/8 inch male or female hole. And it can be mounted anywhere. It's got 6 steps of counterbalance, +90, -75 tilt, sliding camera plate with the safety lock, and it's got the screws in there, the places so you can store your screws. It's really really nice. So I'm gonna put on some of the footage. I'll put some footage on here with what I did yesterday. Now remember though, this footage was really hard to get because of the wind. It was basically a 30-mile-an-hour wind, and I still had some shake, and but I'm telling you, this thing is really nice. It even holds it if my lens is out. So if my lens is out, this thing is really heavy on the front. So it really works good. All right, so that's my review, showing you how you mount it. I'll throw up some footage on there too that I took from the airport yesterday. You can kind of see how it was. Nothing I really don't like about it yet. The only thing that kind of stinks is where my battery is right here. I have to take the whole camera off to do my battery, but look at how easy it is. So you've got your release here, quick release, boom, open it, pop my battery out, pop a new battery on, put this here, right there, and that's how fast you're on and off. So it's really nice. It's really got a good, somebody said it unloosens and tightens itself when you're panning. I didn't notice that. It stays right where I put it, nice and smooth. So, all right, that's my review and my unboxing. Hopefully that helps you guys. It's really a nice deal. Oh, and then I forgot, this handle comes out. So now you've got a longer handle if you need it, and it goes, you know, it goes in and out, a telescoping handle. All this stuff is metal. All this stuff is really, really quality made. So hopefully that helps if you're looking for one. You know, I like it so far. If I find anything I don't like, I'll let you guys know right away. So hopefully that helps you in your search for a fluid tripod head. And stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.